take my place when I'm gone. You'll need love to light the shadows on your face. If a great wave shall fall, it'll fall upon us all. Then between sand and stone, could you make it on your own? If I could, then I would. I'm going wherever you will go, way up high or down low. I'm going wherever you will go. I'll go wherever you will go. Hey, Drue James here from LearnGuitarInLondon.com, and I'm playing a noughties classic, Wherever You Will Go by The Calling. Great guitar song, great sing and play song as well. It's got a couple of challenges. I kind of put it middle beginner, so it's got a little bit of picking at the beginning. You saw I'm going to show you how to stay nice and close to the strings so you're not clipping the wrong strings, which can happen a lot. I'm going to give you a very simple technique to help you stay close to the strings, so stay tuned for that. And then it's just a few open chords. I'm going to teach you the whole thing. Admittedly, what my little performance there at the beginning is just purely to say, look, this is the tune, you can play along with this one day, that's how you're going to be doing it. But I will be showing you the whole song, the midsection as well, and the ending. But just a few chords, you know, not many chords. You're going to need a capo, stick it on the 2nd fret to play along with the song itself. Let's start learning how to do it. Firstly, apologies to my regular viewers of my lessons. Unfortunately, I went to start filming my video lesson today and my second camera has broken, so there won't be any close-ups of the picking, but like I did in my first very few lessons when we first got started, I'll be taking you in great detail about what strings you're doing. And if I need to, then I'll just turn like this so you can see. So, this song, let's have a look at that intro a little closer. Okay, so you're taking a C chord. For those of you that don't know the names of the strings, we've got Eddie 8 Dynamite Good by Eddie, E, A, D, G, B, E. Okay, we're going to make a C chord, so put your index finger on the 1st fret on the B string, your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D string, and your ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string. And now here's that tip to stop you from picking the wrong strings, because you're about to start picking this C chord, picking out the individual notes. Take your little finger. Now, if your hands are quite small, then this is going to be harder to do, but just give this a try. Put your little finger on the body of the guitar, and that will act, as you can see, it's keeping me nice and close to the strings. If I don't, then I'm sort of further away, and I might start going... Well, there's nothing wrong with that, but if you just stay nice and close and keep your wrist flat, it just makes it easier for that technique moving forward. So with your C chord, obviously I've got my capo on the 2nd fret here, okay? That's why the camera shot is cutting out the 1st fret. So with your C, you're going to start picking with your plectrum, or you could do it finger style if you prefer. You start on the A string, then the D, then the G, then back to D. Make sure you've got that. Then go back to G, then B, then G, then back to D. I'll do that again. Sorry, from here, from G. So from the beginning, A string, D string, G string, D string, G string, B string, G string, D string. Repeats. Okay, so keep your hand close and make sure that you're gripping the plectrum, so you're just showing just a little bit, just the very top of the plectrum into the strings. That just makes you stay closer to the strings as you move on. So that's your first chord. Next, you're going to change to it's kind of a C over B chord. So lift up your ring finger and put your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the B string. Leave your index there on the 1st fret. So middle finger on the 2nd fret, sorry, on the A string. It's the same picking pattern after that. Okay, so that was A string, D string, G string, A string, G string, B string, G, D. I'll do that again. Okay, this next chord is an A minor 7. Once again, leave your index there, move your middle finger down to the 2nd fret on the D string this time, picking the same picking pattern. So once you've got the picking pattern and the actual strings, that just means the strings you're playing and in what order, you're fine for the first 3 chords. C, C over B, A minor. So I'm sure even if you're a beginner, as long as you're not collapsing your fingers and you're getting that sort of noise, you should be absolutely fine with that. Last thing, leave the index there. Bring your thumb over the top to hold down the thickest string on the 1st fret. So bring it up and over, leaving the index there. That should give you a 1 or a low F. Play that string, skip down to the open D string, then play the 1 that you're holding down with the index finger, then the G. So that's... And to finish, play the 1 again, strum the G and the B string. Little mini strum there, you see I'm just pushing those 2 strings. So... You don't need to be massively accurate. If you do clip the bottom string like I just did there, it's not the end of the world. So that string, little strum, then play that string again, then another little strum. So this is by far the most challenging part of the song. And let's put it all together slowly. The good news is that's your intro, and that's your verse and your bridge. So that's a lot of the song, basically. You're going to be playing that more or less 5 times, but just a little bit different on the 5th time, which I'll show you just now. So let's just hear it round in a circle. Play it with me after and of 4. 3 and 4 and. Repeat. Just that F bar again. Okay, so that's what you're doing throughout all of the singing. Not all of the singing, but all of the low sounding singing. So lately, been wondering. You do have to get faster. Be there to take my place when I'm gone. Easy enough, okay? To light the shadows on your face. And even with this, if a great wave shall fall, then I'll fall upon us all. Then between sand and stone, could you... Now when he sings the word make it, you're going to change to this. Index finger on the 1st fret on the thickest string. Ring finger on the 3rd fret on the A string. And preferably, although it's optional, pinky finger on the 3rd fret also on the D string. This is making an F power chord, and you strum downwards 8 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And if you really know what you're doing, then you'll be getting louder as well. Because that's taking us into the big chorus. Between sand and stone, could you make it on your own? Okay, you hear that 8 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then, into the chorus. It's a very, very easy rhythm pattern for this. We're going to start with a C chord, which I've already shown you. The rhythm pattern is down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. A little bit slower. Okay, so for every chord I call out, that's what you're going to be doing. So it's a C first of all, then to a folk style G, so ring and pinky on the 3rd fret on the B and the E string, index finger on the 2nd fret on the A, middle finger on the 3rd fret on the thickest string. Strum all 6 to an A minor, index on the 1st fret on the B, middle and ring on the 2nd fret on the D and the G, strum the bottom 5. And then you've got a full bar F, which you can do this way, barring over all of the strings with the index finger, then middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G, ring and pinky on the 3rd fret on the A and the D. Or you can do it this way, which is a bit easier. You can put your index finger here on the 1st fret on the B string, middle finger on the 2nd fret on the G, ring finger on the 3rd fret on the D. It doesn't sound as nice, but it works for the song. So we've got C, G, A minor, F, repeat that, C, G, A minor, F. Okay, quite straightforward. If I could G, then I would A minor. I'm going where F, you will C, I'm up high, G, or down low, A minor. I'm going where F, you will go. Oh, now. Then when you go, just go back into picking. Now, if you're a beginner, you may find this transition from doing the F, whatever F you're doing, into picking. You may find that a challenge, so focus, practice that. Just strum F back into, otherwise you might get this. It will just be really harsh, okay, and it won't work. So you're then doing the intro, what we've already learnt. You're doing that 4 times again this time, and then you're into another chorus, which is exactly like I've just shown you. But I'm going to play it just one more time to show you how it joins into the new part. A minor, going wherever you will go. So the second time he says the wherever you will go in the second chorus, we go to an A minor, same rhythm pattern, F with my G, E minor with my A minor. I'll take you through that in a second. So the E minor is middle finger on the 2nd fret on the A string and ring finger on the 2nd fret on the D. You strum all 6. So we've got wherever you will, A minor, F coming up, F with my G, E minor with my A minor, F, F with my G, then E minor. You see we changed the rhythm pattern. The E minor we did 8 down strums, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Once again, if you know what you're doing, crescendo there. That means get louder over that. These little points make you a better sounding guitarist. So I'm going to go from the F, G, back to, I know now just quite how my life and love might still go on. With your heart, with your mind, I'll stay with you for all of time. So that's the same as we already learnt with that power chord F. For all of time. Chorus. So then the chorus, you're doing it round and round in a circle. C, G, A minor, F. Until you hear this last F, and you'll hear this little triplet idea. So you're just taking an F and you're strumming it 3 times. I'll do the last chorus. you.